India's first and last Prime Minister who took environmental protection as her dharma was Indira Gandhi. And for Indira Gandhi, the defining moment was Silent Valley. You know, there was a Silent Valley protest in the late 70s. From 1979 onwards, when Indira Gandhi got involved with the Silent Valley project, she took a firm stand. It took her 4 years. She had to convince the great leader, K. Karunakaran. She had to convince the MP from Palagat, V.S. Vijayaraghavan. Then she had the Nayanar government in the state, which wanted the project. But she said, no, protection of the Western Ghats is very important for the people of Kerala, for the people of India. And that is how in 1983, the Silent Valley project became silent. It was really a silent project. Now, that was the spirit, that is the inspiration that we should all derive support from. The vision of Indira Gandhi, she was a bold and courageous leader politically. She was one political leader for whom environmental protection was her daily dharma. Now, you know, there is an office of the Ministry of Environment and Forests and Climate Change in New Delhi. It's called Indira Paryavaran Bhavan, named after Indira Gandhi. And as soon as you enter that building, you will find Indira Gandhi's favorite Sanskrit quotation. It's an old quotation. The quotation is originally from the Upanishads, and it said, Dharmo Rakshati Dharma. But she changed it and she said, Prakriti Rakshati Rakshataha. Prakriti Rakshati Rakshataha. Originally it was Dharmo Rakshati Rakshataha. Nature protects those who protect it. If you protect nature, nature will protect you. If you attack nature, nature will attack you. If you abuse nature, nature will damage you. So this is an ancient thought in our civilization and our culture, living in harmony with nature. Kerala saw unprecedented floods, and even now it is undergoing environmental damage. And Athirapalli, I'm glad that the Youth Congress became very active in the Athirapalli movement, and you took a bold stand, and I think the government had to listen to the stand that you took. In the last 5-6 years, the Modi government has made it very clear, ease of doing business is more important than protecting nature. The health of our people is more important than the wealth of a few crony capitalists who happen to be the friends of the Prime Minister and of the government in power. Protecting the environment is protecting the health of our people, not the wealth of a few, but the health of many. That is the main message that I want to convey to you. I have demanded, others have demanded, that the notification should be scrapped. Remember, all the laws that we have for protecting the environment in our country were made largely during Indira Gandhi's time. First was the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Then you had the Water Pollution Control Act of 1974. Then we had the Forest Conservation Act of 1980. And then we had the Air Pollution Control Act of 1981. Subsequently, we had the Environment Protection Act in 1986, when Mr. Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister, the Forest Rights Act, which became law in 2006, when Dr. Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister. So all the progressive environmental laws that we have, the institutions that we have, whether it's the Pollution Control Board, whether it's the National Green Tribunal, all this was done when the Congress Party was in power. Because the Congress Party believes that protecting the environment is protecting the health of our people. Protecting the environment is protecting the livelihoods of the poor, the tribal communities, the disadvantaged communities. And so this is the basic message that I wish to convey to you. So thank you very much, Shafi, and over to you.
Thanks a lot, sir. This is a big thanks from all nature lovers here in Kerala. And we will strongly put up that point, like health of our people is more important than the wealth of few crony capitals. That is our slogan.
The health of many is more important than the wealth of a few. That's very important. So the environment and health. Please focus on environment and health. So, and also translate this Prakriti Rakshati Rakshataha into Malayalam. What will it be in Malayalam?
ആര് പ്രകൃതിയെ സംരക്ഷിക്കുന്നുവോ പ്രകൃതി അവരെയും സംരക്ഷിക്കും.
Very good, very good. Simple messages that we must carry.
Sir, we'll take this to people, sir. We'll take this.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you, Shafi.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.